In the latest CKB update, I told that this asset was about to do a possible plus 10%. I was longing this retracement and I was looking for a possible bigger push to the upside. Look at that thumbnail here, plus 10%. And this is the long really I told I was in, and I was about to compound if we had to come down to look for a bit of a bigger push to the upside really. So I really hope you follow it, because yeah, as always, when I'm saying something like that, it's because there are some reasons behind this. As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. This is a big reward of the work I'm giving to you really, I mean, of the channelings and everything. We're going to update this asset really, see what we can expect on that, and what take profit clearly we can look for here. So first of all, went really more down the first buy zone. We haven't, as you can see here, touched the 50%. That's why you always play the stop loss a bit below, not exactly on the 50%, okay? And as I said, watch out at the RSI, watch out at all of this really for invalidation. So we've got, I'm taking now the way for retracement. Again, not gonna make it too long. If you want really to understand why I'm taking that way for, I explained everything the last update before it happened, why we have to take this, if we have to get some new data and stuff like that. So just be, yeah, these are the new wave really I'm taking. Just gonna accept that we have done the, you know, the pink wave. It was like this, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so that's fine, you know, 5 were like this, wave 3 in that case, oops, sorry, wave 3 top is here, wave 4 retracement, so a bit of a big retracement as you can see here, big retracement. Why? Because the retracement wave 4 is 50% and the wave 2 was already 50%, so it's not really common to do this, but it can happen sometimes. But yeah, so the thing is now, what we have to do is simply pull the extension tool on the wave 5. Why? Because we have to find the wave 5 targets. We have to know where this is going to, this is more likely going to stop. And so what are the take profit of this wave 5, right? So how you can do this is very simple. You pull your extension tool, you place it first on the, so you take this, first click on the wave 1 root, second click on the wave 1 top, and third click on the wave 4 bottom, okay? From here, you're going to add your 618. 1-to-1 extension, so that can be a safe take profit if you want the 618 here. It's really up to you. Just to refund the fees, for example, you can take profit on this. It's really up to you. Now normally most of the time we have more chance to go minimum, so do not stop before with a truncated, because the 618 here you can see stop bring us with a truncated wave 5 that stop before the wave 3 top right here. So we look for the one that is not the first target that is not truncated, so to speak, the 1-to-1 extension in that case. So we can remove that because normally we go to this 1-to-1 extension most of the time. All right, hold on a minute because Bitcoin moving into my target. All right, anyway, nothing yet. So yeah, this is the first target really you have to be aware of. Again, if we bounce from here, if we don't drop from here directly, okay, if we do not make a new low, for example, this will be the first target. If we have to push above this, we're simply going to look for the 1618 with, by the way, here you have to be aware of the, as you can see, the confluence with that target. Why is the confluence? Simply 1618 of the wave 3 here, or as always a C wave if we have to be in a bearish plan. Sorry, so to speak, here, you know, into this ABC zigzag, and so it's a correction to go more down. So in that case, we're still bearish. We're simply going to make a new low on CKB. So first target, second target. If we start breaking this, we're simply going to look for the next target of the wave 5. That is simply here the 2618. Okay, so to speak, bam, this fib right there. Okay, 2618. As always, remember the 1618 and the 2618 are most of the time not well touched to the dollar. We can absolutely go, for example, here into the 2618 of the wave 3. It's possible, and then retrace, because the 2618 is never well respected. That's why make sure so to get the levels on this asset, so to speak, here, by the way, to get the right levels, to get the right target, to get all of this really. For example, here, why we went into the 50%, simply because if you check out the footprint chart, we've got nothing here, so just the swing for a pound, but we've got no swing for a pound, and below that we've got no support until, you know, the big levels we have planned. We just have done a flip to support for the moment, so that's why you had to place the stop loss below these levels. Okay, that was extremely important. But yeah, of course, gave you all these levels before when it was on the very low already. So you normally are aware of these levels. These are the two biggest targets we have to the upside. Now, if you want to get more about all these levels and everything, I recommend you to go and watch at the video, the first one, by the way, I've done a CKB. You just have to go, for example, in the playlist a playlist right here, or you can just go here and type CKB, okay, and you will be able to find the videos. For example, this one here, that was the first one. It's not really classed. That's weird. Anyway, I think it's classed by views here. But yeah, otherwise you can check it. Yeah, the first update really on CKB is that one. Okay, the new, not the oldest one, because the oldest one I think is here. the newest and the higher time frame plan is in there, and if you want you can also check out that one right there. Okay, but yeah, so this is really what we can look for right now on CKB. Okay, so once we have done, just to explain you really quick, once we have done that wave 5, okay, as I said, normally if we're in the wave 3 we should go and get this continuation into the 161 of the wave 3. Okay, so just be aware of that. Once we have done the wave 3, we're looking at case for the wave 4 retracement. Okay, so you pull a retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root, or you just do the opposite. It depends as always if you reverse your tool in your settings. Personally, I did reverse on my tool in my settings, so it is from the top right here, the wave 3 top to the wave 3 bottom. Just 2 seconds, because I'm gonna check Bitcoin really quick. Alright, so yeah, so in that case we're more likely going to retrace between the 38.2 and the 50%, simply here because we have done a small wave 2. So when the wave 2 is small, we normally do a bit of a bigger wave 4, so in terms of time, in terms of price. Once we have done this, we're going to look for the wave 5. You already have the targets on the right if you really respect the wave 3 here, exact 1618, wave 4 exact 50% here, but we're going to go to cover this later once we're done with the wave 4 bottom, if we have to do this. Now remember that once we have done the wave 5, as I said earlier, it can absolutely be, again once more, an ABC zigzag, so to speak. Here there is no wave 4 and 5 next, it's an ABC 1, 2, 3, and so there is no wave 5, this is just a wave 4 and 5, sorry, there's just an ABC and a drop next. Okay, it's just a drop, so you can try to short that. Again, if you can absolutely do this, you can, for example, read the order flow and ask yourself, for example, okay, is it more bearish into these targets? Yes, no, okay, I'm just looking for better data to come in, or I'm going to wait for the next target. Okay, simple as that, really. Into the levels, you know, some levels approach or stuff like that. But again, you have everything on the website if you want to learn more about this. If you want to join, by the way, a cool Discord server, feel free, you have everything in there. For example, yesterday night before to update Bitcoin on this morning, by the way, I mean today. I'm also telling, for example, I'm not shorting some swing for the pound. I'm buying every single lows of the swing for the pound. So of course we can keep pushing high, we make a new low, a new high. I mean, all of this really, you know, like really for real, I give you, I don't know what amount of trade on Bitcoin, like within the current range we're in, but I have been wrong only one time in everything really, in all my trades I have taken on my account, and so I gave you. Of course, I'm not talking about the MC strategy, but even with this, you have a very good win rate normally. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. This is really, really cool. I'm giving you all of this limited time. Again, this is not a signal group, okay? Absolutely not. So if you're waiting for signals, then just don't join, because I'm not going to do this all the time. I'm doing this sometime, but again, it's because I'm doing this simply so you can learn the order flow at the same time, so you can understand how to read this, okay? But anyway, make sure to join it. Also explain it into the else TA here is a possible, I mean, I was chilling the long trade on CKB, all of this really. So if you want to get the updates before and faster really, for example, this was planned yesterday, you know, with the 2 buy zone and the first sell really, or in long, short and long. You've got a bounce from the first one, got a retest, another rise, and so we got a rejection from the first short target. That's pretty cool. You have everything in there. And for example, this was posted yesterday night, and I updated really. I only have done a YouTube update today. And by the way, this is absolutely free. All of this is absolutely free, so make sure to join. You just have to join and enjoy. But anyway, so if we have done this wave 3, as you see wave here, it's a drop next. If we do the C wave, then it's a wave 4 and a wave 5 next. Okay, we're going to see what we do later. Just before to end here, as you can see, we already have some possible 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do a massive 1, 2, 3, or 5. Oops, sorry. No, let me just do that again. So 1, 2, you know. Okay, 1, 2, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so okay, 3, 4, 5 like this, possible. Now what we can do here is simply a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 truncated drop, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Okay, this is what I'm more likely looking for in the lower time frame. We'll see what we can confirm here by time, but yeah, this is what you can look for possibly next. Anyway, I hope you enjoy as always. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. You can also write some comments down below. This help a lot as always with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you again so much if you take the time to do it. And on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day. Hope you had a nice weekend, and let's crush it. Cheers.